Carl Denham, the man who brought King Kong to New York, is now bankrupt and facing various lawsuits after the damage King Kong did to various buildings, not to mention the people. So he and Captain Engelhorn decide to see if they can make some money by taking the ship out and acting as a cargo service. It isn't long before they find a down-on-its-luck circus. The daughter of the owner, incidentally, is good with monkeys. I think you know what's coming. They also find the captain of a doomed ship, who originally gave Denham the location of Kong's Island. And yes, alright, you know he's a villain the minute you see him.
What a scummy man. Just give him half a chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can.
A drunken brawl between him and the owner of the circus ends with him battering the circus owner to death, and the show is then burnt down, leaving the dodgy captain to feed Denham a story about treasure on Kong's Island, although this actually turns out to be true. There is a mutiny on the ship, and the leading characters find themselves stranded on Kong's Island, where they're unsurprisingly not welcomed by the natives. There they find the son of Kong of the title.
What became of the monkey, 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 monkey?
He's sinking in quicksand, but they manage to rescue him. The truth of this movie is, after King Kong was a success, the powers that be wanted a sequel out as soon as possible, which gave everybody involved no time whatsoever to prepare it. Stop-motion expert Willis O'Brien, who worked on the first movie, is again at his best here. There is a short but exciting scene involving a Styracosaurus, an impressive-looking sea monster which gulps down Captain Shifty, and yes, Junior is far more cartoonish than the original Kong, and there is the occasional moment of irritating comedy, but like his father, he is just as much a character as one of the human beings. He also gets to show his fighting prowess in some well-animated scenes involving a giant cave bear and later a lizard-type monster. The three characters who return from the original, Denham, Engelhorn and Charlie, have a chance to extend and develop their characters here, and I might get a rocket for saying this, but I honestly prefer this female lead to the original. She is far more of a strong and developed character. The sinking of the island still looks great, and the scene in which Junior is doomed beneath the waves, but still manages to rescue the man who caused the death of his father, is a genuinely emotional moment. Given the amount of time the movie makers had to put this together, it actually stands up very well. It's been in the shadow of its predecessor, and I honestly don't believe it's a bad movie. It's just not really what people were expecting. But taken out of context, it is most certainly one of the better Lost World type movies. The animation still looks great, it has a cast of strong characters, it has a well written story. Alright, it's never going to be the original, but to be honest, nothing could be. King Kong was such an amazing mould-breaking film, I don't believe any sequel could live up to it. Perhaps it's best if we don't think of Son of Kong as the sequel to King Kong, more as a halfway house between King Kong and Mighty Joe Young.
It's not unusual to be